Welcome to today's semi-final of the European ClimateLaunchpad final in 2022. You all went through national finals and national incubation programs, and most importantly the boot camp, but also other workshops. And I'm very honored to be here and to moderate the session. Who am I? I'm Florian. I'm part of the ClimateLaunchpad national team in Austria and was part of all of other national teams in the past in Austria, and also moderated the national final here. And what I am part of? I'm part of the Students Innovation Center, and we're hosting a ClimateLaunchpad for the 7th time already in Austria. So you all know ClimateLaunchpad. ClimateLaunchpad is the biggest clean tech competition for sustainable or clean tech startups worldwide. It started in 2014, sorry, with about 10 countries, and now there are already over 50 countries. It's 56, I think so. And yeah, there are many ideas that went through the same processes you did. And in Europe, I think we are like 18 countries participating right now, and all of them sent their top 3 to today's session. So we have 8 breakout rooms at the same time. And from each, I will go through like what are we going to do, or what are the rules of today. So yeah, we've started. Yeah, so some house rules. Please rename yourself. I think we already did that. Mics and video off when you are not presenting, so that we really have the focus on the speakers, or so that we have no interruptions also in the video, because it is, as you know, we record the session so that the recording quality is well. Your pitches are in this slides, so I will announce them and also start them immediately after announcing you. And the jury will take notes and take points according to the judging criteria that you already know from the national finals. And so if you have then after your pitch, you'll have the Q&A session for 3 minutes, where you also can show additional slides if they're applicable to the questions. So you also have the right to share your screen, but only during the Q&A. So, and after we are done, you can go. You're free to leave, and we will select the top 3, which is mentioned in point 7. So you will have 5 minutes to pitch. You recorded your pitch already. Then there are 3 minutes of Q&A, as it was in the national final. I will check the format compliance. So if the slides have the right order, if you missed something out on, for example, the customer value proposition, if there is no metric, then you will get negative points for that. We will announce the winners during the live stream of today. So you will get to know if you have to pitch again in the afternoon in the live stream. So we will select the top 1, 2, and 3 of this session. The number 1 will have to pitch again, and all the 3 will go to the global final on the 27th of October. And we also will select a number 4 in this room, and this number 4 will have the chance to get a wild card to pitch also at the global final. So of each room, we will have 3 startups of each of the 8 rooms. So it's in total 24 startups from Europe going to the global final. And all of them go to the ClimateLaunchpad Clim Accelerator, which is, I think you know it is the additional program or the follow-up program of ClimateLaunchpad. Okay, are there any questions to how we do it?
Everything clear from my side. Thank you.
We will. So then there's the program. We will start the pitches immediately after the jury presents themselves. Then after we finish, there is also a break. Then we'll have this announcement of the winners of each theme, so of each of the breakout rooms. There you will get to know if you will pitch again or not. Then there is a keynote speech from Gerdian de Vries, a psychological scholar, and she will talk about barriers for sustainable businesses. And then we'll have the top eight pitches. So from each room, the top one will pitch again at 2:20 or 2:30 in the afternoon in the live broadcast session of this final. And then after that, there's the announcement of the top three of the European final. So far, so good. By this, I want to introduce to you the jury of this breakout room. And we decided that each of them will briefly introduce themselves. So please, Alexandra, take the floor and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Florian. Hi there. So I'm Alexandra, and I'm very happy to be here. I've been organizing the ClimateLaunchpad in Hungary for like 6 or 7 years, together with Pannon for Innovation, which is like a small company here in Hungary, a partner of Climate-KIC. And I'm an environmental economist, and I also have my own incubator here in Hungary, which focuses just on the problem of plastic. Thank you.
Yeah, please just go on, Claire.
Yeah, sorry, I was still unmuted. So my name is Claire Visser, and I'm a business developer at the Innovation and Impact Center to Delft, and we work cross-faculty with our department. And I'm the co-founder of the University Pre-Incubator. So there we help researchers to bring their technological discovery to the market. So that's what I currently do. And well, I'm very much looking forward to meet you and to learn about your ambitions.
All right, my name is Bjorn. I'm the co-founder of a brewery in the Swiss Alps and 2 other startups. And I'm running as well our own incubator with a few friends in my hometown, Basel, which is called Innovation Basel. And yeah, good luck for the presentations and yeah, enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Philip van der Pal. I work for the TU Delft as a manager of the Dreamhall. And the Dreamhall is an environment where student teams go beyond the boundaries of technology. And one of the most famous products of the Dreamhall is the TU Delft solar car, who won last week in the south of Africa. But that's not the only thing we do. So I'm very interested in technological experiences and innovations. Good luck for all.
Thank you. We're very happy to have you here. It's an honor to have these very diverse backgrounds and creative minds here. And I'm sure that you will get to a very, very good decision today. All right. So on the pitching order. We will start with the green factor and then continue with People, Aricare, Revosona, Agritech Futura, and Sparkcell. So we are all wishing you good luck today on your mission and your way to fix climate change one startup at a time. The first one is the green factor. Please, as mentioned, turn off your cameras and your voices if you're not speaking, because so that we can undisturbed watch the video, the pre-recorded pitch. It will start immediately if I go to the next slide. So Shuri, if you're ready, please just give me a hand sign or something that it's fine for you. Huh? I think it's good if you do this clapping or something in the reactions, so that I know that you're ready. All right. Then we will start with the first pitch, the green factor.
Hello, my name is Adán Sánchez and I'm going to show you how can you improve your health and well-being. Because all of us, like Peter here in the photo, we spend more than 95% of our lives indoors, artificial environments where the air quality is up to 5 times more polluted than outside. In fact, the World Health Organization states that 9 out of 10 people in the world breathe air pollution on a daily basis. Furthermore, our loss of contact with nature is affecting us both physiologically and psychologically, with diseases like depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders. To solve this, we have designed, patented, and validated Totem, a nature-based air purification system that we sell for 100 euros to families and office workers. Our target vision market is the Spanish personal air purifier, valued at 100 million euros and whose annual growth rate is about 8%. By 2025, we want to sell 1 of every 5 personal air purifiers in Spain, and we will do the same for 2027 and a European level. We want to take care of your money, and to do so, Totem is 50% less expensive compared with an average HEPA purifier. Moreover, did you know that every EU citizen have an air pollution bill of 1,250 euros a year? And that most of this money goes to pay medicine and sick leave days? We are also committed to take care of your health. That's why Totem has an impact on people's health 2 times greater compared to a HEPA purifier, because it can absorb a wider range of pollutants. And by increasing your contact with nature, Totem contributes to reduce your stress levels while improves your concentration levels and productivity. Our bold innovation is that we can turn almost any houseplant into a natural and efficient air biofilter. This biofilter reproduces the purification system of forests, working as an ecosystem to absorb and assimilate not only the fine particulate matter, but also the most common gas pollutants. The filtration occurs by passing the air through the biofilters, and it's inside where the gases and particles are absorbed and assimilated by the roots and the microorganisms from the substrate. And also with Totem, you will need to change the filters every 6 months, as if a plant dies, you only will need to replace it with a new one. And it doesn't produce any toxic waste either, but instead it produces oxygen and water vapor as purification byproduct. We made 132 interviews in Spain, the Netherlands and Mexico, where we discovered that people are not aware of the pollution problem and therefore they have little interest in purchasing an air purifier. Our key learning has been to identify the young families and elder people as the customers who already buy air purifiers, and also that they are more interested in low-tech and easier-to-use products. By 2027, our goal is to have the 10% of the European market with a turnover of 50 million and profits of 4.5 million per year. To achieve this, our key drivers are the cost of the production, the price of the product, and the number of customers. Committed to sustainability, we save more than 80% of CO2 emission compared to current air purifiers, representing almost 3,000 tons of CO2 equivalent at year 5, thanks to the fact that Totem consumes 87.5% less energy. Breathing clean air and being in contact with nature will be one of the next big problems to solve in coming years. This is why we want to become the world's best-selling nature-based air purifier and give everyone the opportunity to breathe clean air everywhere to improve their health and well-being. Thank you very much.
Thanks, the green factor. I will now stop the screen sharing, and I think just to check, room boss, you're taking the time, right?
The time of the speech?
Of the Q&A.
Okay.
Or not?
Oh, not.
Okay, then I'll take the time.
Okay.
So, just short feedback. Was the sound okay? Was it fine? Okay, very good. Okay, then Adam, if you want to share something, you should be possible to share. You should be able to share, and from now on, there are your 3 minutes.
Okay, no, I just have my biofilters here on the product, but no, I'm keen to answer your questions.
First question, how does it work? Is it just like it just works naturally and you don't need any resources for the totem, or do you need electricity or water, or how, like, what's the daily operation you need?
Well, the system works like an ecosystem. It works with nature plants, so
Okay.
they need water, and to capture all the pollution,
Yeah.
meaning the gases and the particulate matter, we use a ventilator that absorbs all these gases from the outside and pass the air through this biofilter, and the substrate traps this wide amount of pollutants, and the roots and the microorganisms from the roots assimilated and capturing for example, the NO2. They kept the nitrogen for the roots as and they produce oxygen as purification byproduct.
But you need to plug it in then because of the ventilator.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
All right.
have to plug it in with a
Okay.
USB.
It's okay.
I also have a question. I wondered, can you tell me a little bit about your team, and specifically, I want to know a little bit more about your skill set and how you are complementary to bring this to the market eventually.
Well, this project starts at the university, at the Technical University of Madrid, because all of us are researchers, doctorate level researchers. Francesca and I, we are architects from different with different skills. I'm more oriented to the product development, and she is more oriented to product sales, for example. And we work along Alvaro, who is a technical engineer, computing systems technical engineer, and he is helping us to develop all these, all the electronics and the system. That systems required.
Okay, thank you. And also, can you tell me a little bit more about your competition?
I'm sorry,
Oh.
those have been 3 minutes. I need to cut it there. Thank you for the questions. So now you know, okay, 3 minutes is quite short. So also try to give very short and precise answers. Okay. Good, but take note of the question and maybe you can think about it or ask afterwards. All right. Thank you
very much. Bye-bye.
Please
Thank
stay
you.
here and do not leave. I will share my screen again. All right. I've been there. So the next is people. So Shuri, can you just give me a sign again if you're ready? Philippe, you're ready? Okay, very fine. Then we'll start with the next pitch. Up on stage, people.
Hi, do you know that almost every single month a new ecological product is being created and launched somewhere in the global market? Just within 2021 last year, there were 10 companies that were voted as best eco-friendly startups within India. And similar is the case with South America, Africa, and many other nations around the world. Even though we wish to buy more sustainable products in our life, we are not sure which products exist and where to find them. And this is what PayPal solves. It is an e-marketplace bringing varieties of eco-friendly products in a single platform. Hello, my name is Apurva Upadhyay. I'm the founder of PayPal. Our deal is we will sell an everyday usage eco-friendly product to a retail user who are working employees, athletes, people who are active in sports, for an average price of 15 euros per unit or pair. Our focus is on the Netherlands as the beachhead market, where we identified a potential of 10,000 customers per year. We aim to attain a retention rate of 50%, that is about 5,000 customers a year. We also see a potential share of 1.1 million youth, which provides us a total addressable value of 16.5 million euros. Upon this, our next step would be Nordic region and then rest of the European Economic Area. Our value proposition is higher durability, more cost savings, less consumption. Here is a comparison of a 15 euro eco socks from PayPal versus a 10 euro average market socks, which could also be 8 euro depending upon certain discount on occasions. And these prices shown are considered delivery included. Our product offerings are primarily grass-based, vegetable-based, and plant-based, all of these which can be easily regrown. And also a focus is to collect products which are created from leftover. An example would be banana stem, which is a leftover after the harvesting of banana. There are multiple products being created from it right now, in paper, textile, clothing, and even sanitary pads. Our competitive advantage would be addition of new products almost every month, faster shipping within a period of 3 days, and long-term manufacturer and supplier agreements. During our customer discovery, we assumed the possibility that people might like a product price plus shipping cost separate and delivery times up to 7 days instead of 15 to 25 days. And they might be paying about twice the price for existing eco alternatives. However, we learned that though our assumption for delivery was correct, people are conveniently comfortable waiting up to 7 days for delivery. Though they prefer free shipping model instead of a separate shipping price model. So their priority is to have a product price that is inclusive of shipping cost. And currently they are paying thrice the price for existing eco alternatives. And these results were based from the interaction from 64 participants from 10 countries of the European Economic Area, out of which 20 were from the Netherlands. Talking about our financials, as I mentioned earlier, our average price, net price would be 15 euro for an average product from PayPal platform. And this would be within the target of maintaining 50% market share by 5th year for us. And average customer will buy about 3 products per year, bringing us to the profit of about 190,000 euros. Our key drivers would be market share, market size, and product price. That would be something that would also define us, how we take certain steps ahead from our competitions. Talking about climate impact, an average cotton socks pair produces about 4 kg of CO2 emissions, out of which 2.1 kgs are just produced during the production. On average, half of the carbon footprint is produced once the product reaches our closet. Cotton cultivation requires the most amount of pesticides used, including large amount of water and labor. In comparison, on People platform, the products that we will bring, one pair of that would produce about 1.4 to 1.9 kg of CO2 emissions. In our team currently, I'm looking for more team members with the position of Technical Director, Chief Financial Officer, and Chief Marketing Officer. And currently I'm working under the mentorship of Mr. Remigius Lapinskas. My dream is to reduce landfill burdens by 10% in 2027, reduce climate impact from product consumption, empower rural farmers and SMEs of developing economies. With that, I would like to finish and thank you for your attention. I would be looking forward to your questions now.
Thanks, people. So, sorry, very shortly. We'll have time.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay, I will take the time again. And you can start if you're ready. Please, Alexandra had a question, right?
Yeah, sure. So I just would like to ask you more about your competitors and basically that the products that you plan to sell, like the volume of the production of those.
Thank you for this question, Alexandra. So currently our competitors are largely are the companies which are dealing in one particular category. Someone is in textile, someone is in some consumable products. Largely, as I noticed, were clothing companies that are trying to create a fabric. And in our platform, this is kind of a unique approach so far that I've researched, that trying to bring everything which is in a general day usage, textile, sponge, even certain products like these which are made of vegetables. Here are some soaps which are made out of completely ecological material. And there are certain solid shampoos as well, and also like liquid natural shampoos. And on top of that, these are like some cleaning agents which are probiotic instead of antibiotic. So largely these things are non-existent in a single platform. And also about socks, about disposable plates, like I mentioned, sanitary pads, whole variety of product. So that's something that I'm trying to focus on to provide a wider variety. And I do not currently see any platform that does the same. I see competition for individual products, and that's what I'm trying to learn and build out. About the volume of production, this is something that so far I'm in touch with smaller SMEs. So the volume is less, to be honest. But that would be an idea, a strategy to collect them more in larger quantity in a warehouse from different sources before we put them on the stock for our customers. And even right now, I'm traveling to an eco village that is producing some of these products in Italy, in Frambuso. So they're also doing it at a very small scale right now, but the quality is like really superior.
Thank you.
You only had two, I don't know, it was dollars or euros costs and 15 profit. Is this including? It's a huge margin, first of all, and is it including like shipping and everything? So it seems to me unreal calculation.
This is something that I'm still working on, and I would say that intention is to keep the shipping included. So within like 15 euro, if that's an average price, so keep the shipping part included, and the margin that you're looking at, that I have to also add into this margin, basically consumption for marketing costs. So that's something that we have to keep the large margin for, because we would have to basically establish our identity for the very first time.
Okay.
And did you also have
Sorry.
customer interviews with logistic partners?
Sorry, I need to cut you. It has been 3 minutes. Sorry, but also please take note of the question. All right. Thank you, Apurva. Basically, your job is done after the pitch, but it's nice if you stay, because yeah, we're all in here together. All right. So next we will have Arikea. Please again, give me a sign when you're ready. Claire, are you ready? Yes, Alexandra as well. Yes, perfect. So next on stage, Arikea.
Hi, my name is Marilyn. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Aricare. We believe that we need to radically shift the way we produce and use everyday products, and this became our mission with Ari. Currently, most organic products are way more expensive than conventional products, and with Ari we want to change that. Ari is about manufacturing body care and cleaning products in a fully sustainable but also cost-efficient way. Our deal is providing high-quality white label service to the B2B clients and the hospitality industry with 50% cheaper price than any current competitor in the market. So we can do this by only selling the active ingredients and completely innovating the production process. We can also provide free dispensers and still have a healthy 350% markup. Our beachhead market is the European hospitality market. So this is easiest to enter due to the locally recognized eco certifications, efficient logistics, as well as the growing demand for locally produced sustainable products. We want to make organic affordable. Our key value is the high quality organic product, but the sweetest selling point is price. We can sell our product 50% cheaper due to the unique production process that is 75% shorter and therefore incredibly cost effective. We can also create custom scents and personalize the formulas for specific clients. Our main innovation is the patented custom machinery that allows us to manufacture body care and cleaning products without water. To make those products usable, water will be added by the client at the place of consumption. Together with the local scientists, we have already created 4 different formulas for hand and body wash, and we're currently conducting pilot sales of Ari branded refillable products in our home market in Estonia. The hospitality industry is currently under pressure to become both environmentally and financially sustainable. Through our user interviews, we found out that for 90% of clients, price is a decisive factor. And with RE, we can tick both boxes, providing green credentials as well as cost reduction. We have already gathered interest by large distributors, as well as received an order for 10 tons of product from a B2B client, which is worth 450,000 euros. As you can see from our financials, we only need 37 hotels, or 0.02% of the European hospitality market, in order to reach the profit of 4 million. So this means we can organically and rapidly scale up with even initially small market share and small initial investment that helps us to set up our production line. Currently, most body care and cleaning products are made of up to 90% of water, and this has a massive environmental impact. Those products usually need to be packaged in a leak-proof, single-use plastic packaging, and shipping those water-heavy products creates massive CO2 emissions. So here you can see the impact of just 1 kilogram of RE product and 1 kilogram of conventional product. The production capacity of just one of our machines per year is 100 tons. So you can multiply this with 100,000. Our team consists of 3 co-founders, and we all come in with diverse skills and expertise in business, design, marketing, logistics, and finance. And we're all very motivated and excited to join hands with investors, partners, and mentors to cut the CO2 emissions and unnecessary waste, and revolutionize the way we produce and use everyday products. Thank you so much for listening.
Right, thank you, Arikea. And we'll now go to questions and answers again. So your 3 minutes. They will start if you start.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thanks. Any questions?
Yes, 1,000. But first, just one. So this machine exists and you have it, but in your team you don't have any researcher and like, I don't know, engineers. So can you explain?
So the machine is prototyped in Germany by our partners who are the manufacturers for the machine. With their help, we essentially designed the process and the machine, and they built a prototype after we made the first down payment. And now we're essentially raising the money to build the full machine and begin full production in our facilities. However, on the agreement that we made with them, all of the IP for the full machine and the production process belongs to us. We can fully patent that.
Okay, but you're not patented yet, so it's...
No, we will be applying for the patent on the side at the same time as the machine is being built.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your pitch. I wondered, how do you see the competition?
Competition falls in 2 sides. There is the mainstream products that are very, very cheap, just the traditional liquid soap market. And then there's the organic, like very high-end market.
In specific, I'm wondering about the competition because you're not the only initiative at the moment that's working on a new way to offer soap, let's say. So
right.
what did you learn about your direct competition in this new field of delivering soap?
Mm-hmm. 2 things. Firstly, almost all of the companies that are doing this sort of like powder plus tap water type of technology are operating in the B2C, in the retail market. They have not yet gone into B2B, or more specifically the hospitality industry. And we found that while talking to the clients. In addition to that, our production method is what really sets us apart from them. And it sets us apart so much that a Swedish company, Forgo, who produces a similar type of product, actually wants to use our service to produce their products as well, because they see that our production method is actually the unique and like the main sort of business side that we have, an advantage.
Okay, thank you.
20 seconds.
So what's the key technology that separates you apart? What you can say and tell?
Compared to others, we've eliminated the drying process from the powder making. Most of them have to dry. That takes up about 75% of the production cycle. We managed to eliminate that completely.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you for your answers and also the questions, of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Next, we will have Revo Sona.
Yes, correct.
Your part is after the pitch.
Yep.
So we're just checking for the jury if they are ready. Ready? Not yet. Okay.
I am.
Okay, everybody's ready. So then let's welcome Revo Sona.
Welcome, dear ClimateLaunchpad jury. My name is Gerard Peters, and on today I will explain to you how Revo Sona, of which I am the CEO, will clean up the global textile industry. For the textile industry, we for sure will be the next big thing. The deal. We supply our systems to textile printing and dyeing companies around the world. Before they can print or dye their textiles, they first need to be thoroughly cleaned from dirt and from decoloration. We supply to them ozone washing and bleaching lines. These lines come per line at the price of €850,000. The Revo Sona market. Turkey we have defined as our beachhead market. With some 500 million market volume, we expect to be able to sell to Turkey some 600 Revo Sona lines. Turkey has a very high awareness in terms of environment and quality, and has a big willingness but also ability to invest in Revo Sona equipment. After that, we will conquer the rest of the world, all the big textile markets, including China, including India, including Bangladesh. Customer value proposition. By using Revo Sona lines, our customers reduce the carbon dioxide with a solid 90%. They go down from 4,500 tons to just 500 tons. Water is also being saved another 90%. We go down from 29,000 tons to just 3,000 tons. The return on investment is under 2 years. This at the product life cycle of 25 years. The product. Revo Sona lines consist of two main components. That is on one hand the ozone generator and the processing chamber for the textiles. The textiles are coming in as dirty and grey, as you can see on the left hand side, and they come out clean and white, as you can see on the right hand side. We have two patents pending in China already since 2020. We have very clear USPs, be it the technology of using ozone, the enormous saving in carbon dioxide and water and energy, and we have a tremendous impact on the environment. Customer discovery. We talked to some 80 plus customers around the world. We visited Turkey, the biggest textile producers there. They have all indicated clearly that there's an enormous willingness, but also a very high need for clean tech. But about nothing is being offered in the current market. Also H&M expressed to Revesona straight on the phone during Zoom conferences we had that they are in urgent need for cleaner textiles. So the market is there, the customers are waiting for us, and we have to move on. The Revesona financials. In the 5th year of operation, we expect that some 75 lines will be sold in our beachhead market, speak Turkey. That generates a profit in the 5th year of business of some 12 million euros, where our key drivers are clearly profits, market share, but we also want to be recognized for innovative leadership. Revesona's impact. When we compare conventional equipment now being used all over the world, Revesona saves some 90% on carbon dioxide production as well on the use of water. Cumulated, this means in our beachhead market after 5 years, we have saved some 2.5 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent. At the same time, we also save 16.5 million tons of water. We used validation of impact forecast and other experts to make sure that the values we here present are correct. The Revesona team, with 9 decades of textile equipment and textile market experience. You're right, we are not some students, we are experts in what we are doing. We have a full proof of concept before and after. We have proof of market. Principally, we have everything in hand that brings us to success. But we need a little bit of hand and we need a little bit of open doors. And it would be great to achieve this via the fantastic platform of ClimateLaunchpad. Let us be the next big thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Revesona. Again,
thank you.
Answers. If you're ready.
Thank you very much for your pitch. I wondered, can you elaborate a little bit more on the current alternatives?
So the current alternatives are at present about 0. There is one company active in, let's say, a similar area. That is a Spanish company. They have been trying to do something similar, but according to the customers we recently visited in Turkey, their solution is not working.
Do you have a working prototype of this machinery?
Yeah, we have a working prototype since the end of last year that is working 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it's working extremely well. The customer is highly happy. And we are now working actually on the very first big line that is going to be shipped out by the end of next month.
Okay, I wondered, what's your biggest concern at the moment?
Our concern we actually don't have. The main difficulty we have is getting started, and that means we are looking for financing. There are no concerns, really.
Why not?
Why not? There are no concerns because we have proof of concept, we have proof of market. H&M is going to present Revesona in a very big event in Istanbul the coming 3 weeks. So also H&M has been looking into the advantages we offer. So there's a lot of trust in what we are doing. The market is there. All we need is the catapulting of financial means.
Did you thought about targeting hospitals maybe, or like other institutes where hygiene is very important?
We focus on the global textile industry. So we cannot use our equipment in any other industry because it's very specifically made for textiles.
Yeah, but in hospitals you also have textiles, like.
Ozone is used in 100 different industries. So
No.
You are very much right, but every industry needs its specific application. We focus on textiles.
Okay.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Is your solution also is it also possible use used garments for this solution? You speak
That's
with
a very good specific question. So the Spanish company I was referring to does the piece processing, so that is garments. We do the continuous fabric. Okay, so that's two different, completely different process. We cannot do garments, and they cannot do continuous processing of fabrics.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for the questions, all of you. Thank you so much. Dankjewel.
Thank you.
Fine. Sure is taking notes. Next one is Agritech Futura. Dear jury, please give me a sign again if you're ready. Okay, Philippe, are you also ready? Perfect. Then, welcome on stage, Agritech Futura.
Hi, my name is Leonardo Camarca, CEO and founder at Agritech Futura, an innovative startup with the mission of tackling climate change by trying and solve one of its major contributors, deforestation. To achieve such an ambitious goal, we are currently developing a hybrid tree capable of sustaining living branches previously removed from trees in order to preserve their CO2 dissipation ability. Now, before we go on about saving the world, we decided to implement a gradual approach by addressing issues that are more attainable for our stage of development. Therefore, our initial target customers will be city district environment and green management departments, to which we'll offer solutions for urban shading, landscaping, and horizontal routes. According to market standards for adult trees, our devices will be priced between 2,000 and 4,000 euros. Currently, our beachhead market is comprised of 7,904 municipalities in Italy alone, which have a direct purchasing budget of 40,000 euros, therefore resulting in a potential market of 316 million euros. At a later stage of development of our company, we will focus more on the deforestation issue, starting from the European Union, where every year 844 million trees are cut down, to then later on a global stage, where every year 15 billion trees are removed. Now, compared to other players in the market who can offer adult trees, we have a series of competitive advantages. First of all, on average, our devices are 20% more cost-effective than competitors. But more importantly, due to the fact that we implement hydroponic systems, our water usage is expected to be 95% less. Then, our hybrid trees have no roots. Therefore, we have zero soil dependency, meaning we can install a tree on any type of terrain. But allow me to introduce you to our product and its components. First, we see an artificial bark. We use 3D printed molds in order to give it the shape and design we prefer. Then we have a built-in hydroponic system to deliver liquids and nutrients to the grafted branches. Finally, thanks to the grafting device, we can graft a living branch onto a cellular culture, also known as callus, which is then placed on a 3D printed polymer, therefore allowing for micro-irrigation techniques. Currently, we are in the technology readiness level 3, the technology validation, and thanks to our strategic partners, CREA, a national research center, and FabLab, who helps us with the 3D printed equipment, we recently received the first results of our research, where we put a callus on a 3D printed polymer to then place sprouts on said callus, and finally obtain the first successful graft. In the meantime, we went on and interviewed 20 municipalities around Italy, making a series of assumptions about the process of installing new trees. First of all, we asked them if they prefer to plant adult trees, and they confirmed it by saying that young trees, in fact, don't provide shading and their CO2 dissipation ability is limited. By being able to offer a grafting device that can replicate adult trees, we immediately enable shading and CO2 dissipation. Then we assumed that the water needs are high and costly, and it was confirmed by saying that for the first 2 years of development, a tree requires 25 liters of water a day. Now, by implementing hydroponic systems, we drastically reduce those water needs. Then we know that horizontal routes are a big problem in that they cause road issues and high maintenance costs. By being able to replace trees with problematic routes, we will be fixing the problem at its roots. Finally, we know that traditional trees have soil limitations in that cities are limited to planting trees only on suitable soils. Our EON systems do not have roots. Therefore, we can install a tree on any type of terrain, from the concrete of cities to the sand of deserts. As previously stated, our beachhead market is comprised of 7,904 municipalities, and if we were to obtain only 20% of that market, we will be installing 31,600 trees, therefore resulting in a potential revenue of 31.6 million euros a year. With those 31.6 thousand trees installed, over 10 years' time, we will have removed 4.4 kilotons of CO2 from the atmosphere, which compared to the equivalent of young trees in the same span of time, we will have removed 140% more CO2 from the atmosphere. Now, the cost of doing nothing is to be adding those 4.4 kilotons of CO2 into the atmosphere. In conclusion, allow me to introduce you to our team. I am Leonardo Camarca, I'm a Bachelor in International Communications, and I'm the CEO and founder at Agritech Futura. I have 6 years experience in sales and distribution network building. Then we have our 2 master degrees in biotechnologies. Priyaski is our laboratory manager, and she worked for 2 years in university labs. And Federica, our biotechnology manager, who previously developed and installed a bioreactor for the purification of water. Last but not least, Marco Fianchini is a PhD in natural sciences. He's our system manager and designer, and he has a master degree in climate change ecology. Our dreams are to provide a definitive solution to the deforestation problem, to preserve all deforested trees in the European Union by 2050, and to achieve 1 billion euros in revenue by 2035. With that said, I thank you and I wish you a great day.
Thank you, Agritech Futura. And there are your 3 minutes when you start.
So just for clarification, you take branches from cut down trees and put them to this new thing you're creating.
So yeah, we are developing a grafting technique, a new grafting technique to preserve the life of branches that are removed by pruning or deforestation.
All right. And how successful is it so far? Like you showed that the tests are going well. Are there any problems with the system currently?
It's a long process actually, because it's a very new research and we work with living organisms. So the validation process takes a while because we undergo academic research processes, but we are partnered with the National Research Center, so we're working in the right direction.
Okay. If this is going to work, what time process are you in? So how long will it take to have a tree ready with this solution?
It's a great question. So we made the plan according to the technology readiness levels, and we expect that once we achieved full grafting, it will take us at least, say, 12 months to put a tree in the outside environment in order to test how seasons and weather can affect the overall system performance.
It's a big task and a great ambition. What is your biggest concern at the moment? Looking at the journey.
Yes, is the sustainability of the grafting process, because we're still in the research process as of now. So we still need to validate perfectly the grafting process itself. And then I would say also the adaptability by first the municipalities across Italy and then by governments across Europe in order to address the deforestation issue. That will be a very hard task.
And according to the legal side, do you have freedom to operate?
As of now, we still haven't approached actually those big entities. So we're still in a very early stage of our developing phase. So we will face those kind of issues at a later stage of development.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And did you find like similar solutions already in the market or not similar yet?
As of now, we have looked far and wide to see if anybody was doing something like this. This is a very new grafting technique, and nobody has done it before. It has been done in medicine, in human medicine, where you graft actual tissue onto a 3D printed polymer, but it hasn't been done in the nature-based or plant-based organisms.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It has been a few minutes. Thank you for your questions and also the answers.
Very much.
All right, we've seen all pitches. Thank you for staying to the format and putting so much effort in your pitch and also your idea, your startups, and so on. Thank you for being here, and also thank you, jury, to do your best to rate and elaborate on the top 3 pitches of today. So basically, I'm just checking my closing notes. Yes, so basically for the pitches, we're done. If you want to share some last words, not on your idea or startups, we don't want to sell here now. You can do that, or we close this session for the startups, and Shuri and I will discuss the outcome of today.
From my side, thank you to all the members of the jury. It has been very interesting to meet you and to get the questions you have raised. And I hope to see you soon on the other side this afternoon or later. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the pitches and teams, and all the best for this afternoon or later in the year.
Thank you so much.
Indeed, thank you for your time, and keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck to all of you.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Also, thank you from my side. You can find the link to the live broadcasts in the afternoon or after lunch in the chat if you don't have it. So there you will get to know if you will pitch again or not. But even if you're not pitching again, all of you did a great job, and I believe that all of you have all what it takes or what it needs to be the next game changer, and also fix climate change with your idea. So thank you again, and all the best from my side as well. See you at some other point again.